Hey everyone, it is Jay Pylon. Welcome back into another episode of Through the Mail Autographs. I am your host, Jay Pylon. I appreciate you for being here. I've got a fantastic mail day that I want to bring up and highlight. I've got Richie Zisk out here to explain it. On the right hand side, though, first and foremost, RIP to Big George Foreman, a legendary fighter in the sport of boxing and one of my favorite fighters of all time. I can recall when I was a small child and he came out to fight again and went to fight Michael Moore. And I had got to see Michael Moore in his prime. What an intimidating fighter he was, but a respectable and a humble person outside of the ring. It was a real honor and a pleasure to meet Michael Moore. And then the big clash at, I believe, age 45 for Big George Foreman when he had returned to boxing attempting to gain the heavyweight championship crown once more, and he did just that by defeating Michael Moore in an epic clash. I was on the edge of my seat for that entire fight. Foreman was down, but not out. He stayed in with that powerful shot of his, and Michael Moore stayed in the pocket far too long, and Foreman was able to put him down, becoming the oldest heavyweight champion um, at the time. And that record may one day be broken by some of these excellent fighters out there. Time will tell. But for now, that man is George Foreman, and sadly, he passed away yesterday. So, R.I.P. to George Foreman. You were loved. You will be missed. If you guys want to put your comment in the comment box, something about George Foreman, that would be fantastic. I'd love to read it. Let's go ahead and get into some of the mail day. This is an incredible gift from one of our own in the TTM community. It's Genzo's TTM. Jay, here from Genzo's Autographs. I found this and thought you might want it. I know you said that you had it on your watch list or something. You just have to finish it off. I already have one finished. Boom. Thank you so much, Genzo. Check this out, guys. Richie Zisk, Fred Cambria on the 1972 Rookie Stars Pirates. And this is definitely one of those cards that was on my wish list. You know me, I'm a huge fan of the vintage early day Pirates. Um, and this just blows me away. Thank you so much, Genzo. I appreciate this more than words can express. This is really just an amazing, awesome thing, and the generosity of this community is so fantastic. And speaking of generosity, as soon as I hit my 1900, which I'm well on my way to starting to reach that, I think it's going to happen maybe this month or the start of next. I think I'm going to reach the 1900 subscribers. Um, I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway contest 1900 subscribers. So everyone that's comments appear from to this day on until I reach that goal, I'm going to include you guys in the drawing in the contest for the sports cards that I'll be giving away at that point in time. Thank you so much to Genzo. I'm going to put his link in the channel. There's my other Zisk I already have on hand. So I do plan to send out to Richie Zisk next. Thank you so much, Genzo. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out what I got in the mail. Apologies for the camera that I'm using. It's a HD mini webcam, but it doesn't really have very good clarity. So I'm going to probably go back to using my phone for the camera, and we'll just work around it for the day. Here, I got back Billy Bryan. Uh, he signed signed several cards for me, which I told him he could keep extras if he'd like to. Billy Bryan, a athletics player. He was prize members of the Kansas City chain. It was the catcher. He was a catcher with a lot of power, and he had 2 years in the minors before coming up into the big game, or the big show, I should say. And there's Billy Bryan. This other card fell over. There he signed this one in ink and pen, and here he signed this one in blue Sharpie. Uh, Here on the 66, I think that is. I could be wrong. It could be a 64. These always throw me off, 64 and 66. I think that's a 67, 60 something, 4 maybe. And there's the custom I did, and he signed both times on the custom. multiple times, it looks like, right? I think he signed on. Yeah, he did. Look at that. He signed on the back, too. Thank you, Billy Bryan. Billy Bryan signed all over at Money to make sure that I got my ball card signed, and I appreciate that greatly. And these all came out really fantastic, too. I really like the way that these look. There's a 63. No mistaking in 1963. Thank you to Billy Bryan. Let me see. One of Billy Bryan, if it shows here, it may not. Born in 1938. Born in 1938. Here we got Bobby Darwin, one of those Topps heritage cards. There's his auto playing for the Twins. Right. Got back this J Hook. Redlegs pitcher. First beginning on he was on April 23rd, 1962. Hook became the first winning pitcher in Mets franchise history, tossing a complete game 5-hitter in New York's 9-1 win over the Pittsburgh Pirates at Forbes Field, giving the team its first regular season victory after 9 defeats. In that season, J Hook compiled an 8-19 mark for the Mets and led the team in complete games with 13 and games started with 34. His MLB debut was 1957, so I made this 57 custom for him because he did not have a ball card appear until I believe 1960. And here's his 59 custom that I put together. Here is his other custom I did with. Let's see if we can get this camera moved around a little bit. Sorry about that. All right, there you go. With Casey Stengel on it, and yeah, the output on this camera is pretty poor. Sorry, guys. Everything just looks so fuzzy on it. I'm going to go back to my cell phone as the camera that I was using next time. And there is the 61, and a beautiful 61 that is. Really nice condition. Thank you so much to J Hook. I plan to send out to him again because I got back some Buddy Gilbert stuff recently too. Next up, I always like these 52 style chrome cards. This is a chrome refractor of Fred Lewis, who played for the Giants. It's the 1952 style. Right there, numbered to 552 on the back. Here's one of those beautiful 2011, I believe it was, diamond anniversary Topps diamond anniversary cards. He's with the Cincinnati Reds in that one. And here's a custom that I made. Using that 1960 style. Thank you, Fred Lewis. These came out fantastic. Next up, Jose Cardinal. He's been signing as of late, which is good. Hope he continues to do so. This can be a tough to get him back sometimes. So as long as I can catch him while I can, I'm gonna keep trying for it. Jose Cardinal, outfielder. Excellent looking ball card there. And boy, Terry Kennedy with a swiftness. I sent these out. I got them right back. I didn't not expect to see these come back this fast. I sent these out a few days ago, and they are already back in my hands. Thank you so much to Terry Kennedy. And this is my first time sending to Terry Kennedy. I know many of you guys in the TTM community have gone to him before, but this is my first time getting Terry Kennedy there with the Dave Dravecki, Terry Kennedy on a Topps Tiffany, which the camera could barely even showcase. It'll be a learning lesson for me. I'm going to use that other camera next time. And there on the 87 is a Tommy John. I don't know. His signature looks really shaky right now. So this is not the card that I sent. This might have been a card that he had already had signed sitting around. But other than that, we know to bring up what's been going on with the Tommy John signatures in the TTM community. They're talking about his ex-wife signing many of these. So, but I think this one is the real deal. You guys can tell me in the comments you think this is the real deal Tommy John. This was just one that he had signed at a previous time. His signature right now looks similar to this, except it's shaky. So and this is not the card that I sent him, which I think that this may have just been one of those ones that was sitting around that he sent out. So let me know in the comments, guys. Does this appear to be the case with Tommy John or not? All right. And that's all I've got for today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Before I head out, I'll show you there's the Steve Blass custom I worked on making. I know it doesn't show up very good in the camera, and I plan to send this out. I want to send this out as soon as I can, but I want to add another Steve Blass card to it because I'm trying to finish off my Steve Blass collection. Be safe, stay well. God bless. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It'll really help me out. I appreciate you so much. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.